Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Sim Survival Information and Motivation. A lot to cover. This is the 16th of January, and so much has happened so far. Oh yeah, happy birthday to Dr. Martin Luther King. Yesterday was his birthday, and I seen a post, and I get to look it up. Shout out to Hollywood Haitian for posting that. That Martin Luther King, he actually didn't die from the gunshot wound. He died in the hospital. Now I know that, it's been reported that actually the government took responsibility for assassinating this man, but I didn't realize it was in the hospital, and I need to check that out. Anyway, next thing, what's going on? In the last week, we had 3 volcanic eruptions. We had one in the Philippines, we had one in Mexico, we had one in Japan. In the last 2 weeks, Mexico was rocked by a series of earthquakes. Let's not forget about the Iran tension. Russia just announced that Putin is gonna stay in power a little longer. I don't know all the details on that. People get killed every day. Pedophilia is still out there. People are still getting kidnapped, and people are still talking about Jeffrey and Epstein, which is good. But what are you gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it, I should say? But what's my concern right now is in Virginia, if you haven't been keeping up, Second Amendment sanctuary cities is what they call them. So out of 100 roughly cities, and not cities, but counties, about 90, almost all the counties says, no, we are not going to comply with these new laws that you want to pass. Talking about banning assault style rifles, AR-15s, AK-47s, and they actually have a lot of details on what they consider, not just that type of weapon, but what would make it an assault weapon. Also, high capacity magazine rounds. Again, not no long story. Assault rifles only account for 1% of all the deaths in the US. So we say 40,000, that's only 400. But actually, let's cut that number in half, because half of the 40,000 is actually people that commit suicide. And a large number is also vets. Another topic we talk about another day. So out of 20,000 people, 1% of that is what? I mean, come on. So you want to turn law-abiding citizens into felons just because there's nothing else to do. And I say that because it's clear that handguns are the ones that's killing people. So why go after that? Why don't you want us to protect ourselves or use it for sporting purposes? Whatever it is. There's a big agenda behind that. Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, is very important, and it helps you with the first, which is freedom of speech. As I'm right here talking to you, and I'm speaking my mind and speaking what I believe to be facts, what stops somebody from making me say what I want to say? Because they got a bigger gun, maybe, or they have a team that could maybe take me out. But if I have a team, if I have friends, if I have a militia, or whatever you want to call it, they might think twice about silencing me. So, with that being said, Second Amendment, look at it differently. It's not about a bunch of yahoos running around just shooting stuff up, and don't even bring in mass shootings into it, because whenever I hear about the mass shootings or the school shootings, nobody ever wants to talk about the fact that these kids are sick, and most of them are kids, sick in the head, crazy. You can look at their pictures and tell. Forget that old saying, you can't judge a book by its cover. Look at all those mass shooters and look at their life, or look at the prescription drugs they was on. So, with that being said, there's a big march going down on Monday, and my concern is people from outside that come in. Charlottesville, remember that was a big thing that happened. Only one person died, but there was a lot of fighting. And with marches and protests, what generally happens is the people that come from the outside, those are the troublemakers. Because it's like you have a block party. Well, I guess not everybody knows block parties, but your whole block comes together. You throw a party in the summertime. You have a committee, you have a party. This is the time we're gonna do it. You're gonna make this. Everybody has a good time. Nobody wants to fight, but it's the kids from the other block that come and mess it up. Same thing with the protests. Same thing. So hopefully everything goes well. And as far as I can tell, nobody's willing or going to give up their firearms. To pass a law that only affects law-abiding citizens is just like saying, hey, liquor stores, ABC stores will only sell those little airplane-sized bottles of liquor because there has been a number of people that was drunk driving. So what about all the other responsible people? Come on, we gotta take responsibility for ourselves. Thanks for tuning in. Please show your support. Visit us on Instagram or YouTube. Check out Vital Tees. Pick up one of our hoodies. Show your support. Thanks for everything, everyone. Freedom forever. Create and conquer. We out.